Peace, Peace and Pan-Africanism as part of our Thinking Black Man series, in which we discuss topics based on research. Today, we are talking about African Renaissance. This is a brief overview of African Renaissance. And Renaissance is a period of rebirth, relearning, and reawakening of a people. The most recent other Renaissance has been the European Renaissance, which was done in the 15th and 16th centuries, and in which the Europeans transitioned from their dark ages, and after the Renaissance, they got their Industrial Revolution. See, these people were banning women. They were very backward. They were just dying from flu, all types of crazy things. But in the 15th century, in Italy, they woke up and made great strides in science, arts, governance, everywhere. And after that, they could actually even rule the world. Africa, we've gone through our dark ages, slavery, not just the transatlantic slavery. There were the Arabs who came to East Africa and took so many people and castrated so many people that right now East Africa has way less people than West Africa. And after that, the white people also learned about Africa and came and pillaged Africans. And after that, when slavery went out of fashion, they did colonialism, in which they gathered in Berlin in 1882 and distributed different parts of Africa to themselves. And 80 years later, when that also went out of fashion, they gave the African countries flags. They call it flag independence, not real independence. If you think it's real independence, man, think again. And started this new era of neo-colonialism. But all through this period, there has been great strides by Black people to wake up their people. There has been great leaders. Marcus Garvey was one. W.B. Du Bois was one. Toussaint in Haiti was one. And they were so effective that they were the first people to defeat Napoleon in Haiti in the 1800s and got their own republic. And the white people have never forgiven them. Explains why Haiti is in chaos now. And so we're in the era of a rebirth in the African mind, in the African spirit. And I urge you to play your part. And the number one thing we have to do is unity. Unity, Pan-Africanism. There's this great writer, Cheikh Anta Diop, who came up with that whole concept in which we have to be Pan-African. He said the only way Africa can move forward is a federated Africa, like a United States of Africa. Don't be deceived that this concept was brought by Gaddafi. No, it's an older concept, man, brought by way greater people than Gaddafi. But we have not done it up to now. So we urge you to play your part in this. When I am from West Africa, I'm from northern Nigeria, a town called Zaria, and I should have it in my mind that if someone in Kenya comes up with a new technology, then that is my brother doing that. Not just a Kenyan doing that. No, that also is my brother. If someone in South Africa comes up with something, that is my brother. This whole fight over unnecessary thing, this is part of divide and conquer. We are one people. Yes, we are also diverse, but we are one people. And the development would come in different places. Some places would develop faster than others. It doesn't matter. As long as we know that we are the same people. Because once we're together, it will be impossible to mess with us. Africans are one of the most creative people on earth. Actually, the most creative people on earth. But the one thing Africans have not done in the last 1,000 years, no ever, is actually be together. Back then, we all knew Africa was our land. That is why there is no name for Africa in any African language. It's just simply land, because that is our home. We assumed we all knew that is our home. So peace, peace, and Pan-Africanism. That is why I always start my videos with that greetings, because we come in peace and we spread the message of Pan-Africanism. Yeah. And I urge you to play your part into this, because this is a